Hello, good evening, Facebook, family, friends. I'm Cathy Novicky from Champions Over Cancer, founder and author of the book Cloud You with a Chance of Cancer. And welcome to day number 36 of my Facebook Live 90-day challenge. And if you have been following at this challenge at all, you know how I have, the past few days have been a review in sorts of what Champions Over Cancer, how it started, and what I wanted to accomplish with it. And I had said on day 30, I said that it was a milestone, and I celebrated it, and it was wonderful. But then on 31, I said how I thought the next 30 days were going to be difficult because I was really digging in and sticking to the challenge to show my integrity and to talk about my mission. And what I did was, by verbalizing that the next 30 days were going to be difficult, I put it out there to the universe that, well, it's going to be hard. I'm going to have a hard time finding topics to talk about, blah, blah, And I did. And I said on my lives, I really had a hard time today, etc., etc. But what someone reminded me was that when you say things out loud, when you verbalize things out loud, your brain hears it and the universe hears it. And it gives you what you ask for. I said it was going to be hard, and it became hard. So yesterday, though, I did the review when I went back through my literature, and I read the latest article research on cancer-free care, etc., and I went over what the Institute of Medicine is looking for in a survivorship care plan, and that kind of stoked me because I was like, it's not happening. And so today I had a mastermind with my business coach, and so we were going over a few things, and yeah, hello, universe is challenging me. Now it's, I'm finding topics hard time to talk about. Boy, if you saw the list of issues that I had put together, you wouldn't think I'd have a hard time finding something to talk about. But I think what happened was it overwhelmed me a little bit, and it was like, oh, okay. So now I'm saying to myself, okay, I set myself up for failure right then, and so that is not going to happen this evening because I have a different perception of Champions Over Cancer tonight. I committed to the 90 days, and I keep showing up. So I am maintaining my integrity by showing up, even though I said I was going to have a hard time finding issues. But all I needed to do was just change my perception a little bit and say, well, what did I want Champions Over Cancer to achieve? What did I want it to accomplish? And what that was I wanted to change the conversation on the cancer-free population, including myself. And aren't I doing that by doing these Facebook Lives? I am. So I'm still showing up. I'm still proving to the universe that I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. So today is very similar to when this example that I just gave is very similar to when I was diagnosed with cancer. I'm not saying that it's something that you should just fluff off. No. When I was being treated, and once it had sunk in and I was being treated in that acute therapy, I would try and find the positive in the situation so that I could look for the good to come out of that difficult situation. I tried to do that with anything that's hard, because we all have baggage, and you must learn something from experiences, I believe. And so what I learned, and what eventually, when I was cancer-free and continued to become frustrated and angry, I learned that I did not find this acceptable. And then started the research, and all of a sudden, this is supposed to have been going on since 2006, these survivorship care plans. I know, I hate the word survivor, I hate the word survivorship, sometimes I have to use it. So here I am, and that's where Champions Over Cancer came out of. And as I've said before, it has, through these Facebook Lives, the mission and the purpose has narrowed, not in a bad way, but it has given me more focus on where and what to concentrate on. So, as I said in my previous posts, that I am seeing in literature and in conversations on social media, I can't say that very well, social media, that they're starting to become, the words are starting to change, whereas it's not the survivor, we're hearing thriver. And unfortunately for myself, we went every year, our network does a survivorship day, and we had another commitment, Jay and I, that evening, but we stopped in because I wanted to stop in, but we had to leave early. And someone told me later on that 15 minutes after we left or something like that, the mayor, gave a little speech, and in his proclamation, I think the word is, he did not use the word survivor. He declared it to be a Cancer Thriver Day or something like that, and I was like, what? And I missed it. But that's okay, because it's just been said and it's out there. So there are these little changes you see, and trust me, nothing changes quickly in healthcare. It's like running a marathon times 1,000. Nothing changes fast. So I'm seeing these small little changes. So therefore, I have to change. I have to change the way I am looking at the situation, at these Facebook Lives, and I have to change my perception a little bit. I have to look for hope that my message is getting out there, and that people are seeing it, people are watching it on YouTube, on Facebook, on our webpage, Champions Over Cancer. There's a link to join and see what's going on. And so my perception has changed. And so I will be looking for hope. I'll reach out to anyone who will listen to me, which I know at times people run away, but I'll reach out and tell my story and continue to tell my story until people hear it and really absorb it and know that you can look to the future, and it doesn't have to be dim. Even when you have something as hideous as cancer, look to the future, look for something positive, think and say it out loud, and let the universe hear you say that tomorrow will be a better day. And I am seeking hope. I am seeking a change in the conversation, and I am seeking a change in the culture of a cancer-free population, because we are large in number, 14 million now, and we're not going away either. So the cancer community has to hear us, and as long as we keep knocking on the door with this message, then sooner or later someone's going to get hit by that door when it flies open. All I need is just a little inch of opportunity, and I'm in that door, and I'm talking, and until I hear what I want to hear, I am not going away. Hey, Trace, how are you? Yeah, I know, you don't like to hear me go on and on and on, but I'm glad to see you, even though you're a little box. So, that is my message for the day. I'm not going away, and neither is cancer. So, would you rather just sit around and wait and find out if you ever get it, and then what will you do? Or will you help me change the conversation on cancer-free patients, and that there is hope for a better tomorrow, and everything is in your perspective. Yeah, perspective. Haven't had dinner yet. Getting a little hypoglycemic. So you have to be proactive, and I say that a lot, and then sometimes you just forget about it, and you have a bad day, and you slip, and then these negative thoughts come in. But there's no place for negativity in your mind or in your communication, even if it's with yourself. You want to be positive. You want to look for the future. You want to keep that door to the past. You want to close it. You want to cross that threshold and grab onto that dream of this second chance. Anything you want to do is possible. Look at me. Who would have thought that I'm doing a 90-day Facebook Live challenge, and I'm on day 36? Really? I mean, you've seen me through bad hair days. Okay, today's not too bad. You know, zits, no makeup, coming home from work after 14 or 16 hours, but I'm on. I might only be on to say hi, I'm going to bed, but I've been on. So, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Just have the conversation. Start the conversation, and let's keep this ball rolling, okay? So, thank you everyone who's been following me. Thank you for liking us. Please share us. And the more we go wide and people hear the concept, the more people start talking about it, and the more people that are talking about it, the more action, the more change we can possibly make. So I appreciate everyone, my family and friends, and everyone who has liked us. So I hope everyone has a great evening. I am working tomorrow, so you'll see me looking very haggard, I'm sure, at the end of the day, because I really can't do it at 4 in the morning because I'm just trying to wake up. So have a good night. Everyone, I hope, is safe and healthy, and there is hope for tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Peace.